Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadia and every week I bring you free sex advice and sex talk aimed at breaking down the shame and stigma that we have around sex. And today, in case my outfit didn't give it away, I want to talk to you guys about how to be sexy. This doesn't really leave much to the imagination. Guys, my face is up here. So I thought it would be very appropriate in the spirit of today's theme on being sexy to put on an outfit that makes me feel sexy, and that is my sexiest little negligee. However, today I will not be focusing on what you wear. I will be focusing much more on how you act, because contrary to popular belief, being sexy is not something we're born with. Being sexy is a skill. Now, before I get started, I want to let you guys know about something really exciting that I have just released. And that is an ebook called Hack Your Sex Life. And it is a very sexy, cheeky, but informative ebook. All you need to do to get your copy of my free ebook, Hack Your Sex Life, is to go and join my Patreon. So I will put a link down in the description below. Believe it or not, a couple of years ago, I didn't used to be this completely shameless. I would never have worn a top that got half my titties out on camera. And I never would have just gone up and spoken to total strangers. But today, I am so confident in both myself and my body and how I look, regardless of what other people think of me, because of practicing flirting. Now, when I say practicing flirting, most people, of course, immediately think of going up to someone you find really attractive and just, basically making it clear that you find them very attractive. But flirting actually goes so much further than that. And what I want to challenge you to do, it's going to sound a bit crazy, is for the next week to flirt with everyone. And I mean everyone that you cross paths with. That means the lady that serves you when you go to the local grocer. That means the man that delivers your mail. That means the little old lady that lives next door to you. Now, I do not mean that you should be trying to sexually come on to the little old lady that lives next door or to the person at the grocery store. What I mean when I say to flirt is to be a little bit cheeky and banterous. Banterous is a bit of a UK word. A lot of people seem to think I'm from the UK because of my accent, but I am Aussie. Never actually been to the UK, but it's on my list. To be banterous just means to be open to having a chat with someone and to be open to having a bit of a laugh with that person and making a few little jokes. If you normally, when you go and get your groceries from the grocery store, you normally just put them down on the counter, have the person serve you and leave. I want you to start right now trying from this point moving forward to ignite a conversation with them. Just talk about anything, the first thing that comes to mind. If you're putting a bag of chips down on the counter that you're purchasing, comment on them. Just say, I've been wanting to try this flavor forever. Have you tried this flavor? I've heard that it's really good. Another example, if you are walking past your neighbor and you're both coming out of your house first thing in the morning, you can say, your front yard is looking awfully nice today. Be careful that you don't make it too good because I need to have the best front yard around here, okay? So it's like you're giving them a little challenge, but you're doing the challenge in a playful way. And so as you build up that positivity and more positive experiences, you're naturally going to become more confident. So suddenly it's not a big deal to go up to that person that you find physically attractive and to start talking to them. I used to be someone who spent an incredible amount of time on my appearance. And I'm not going to lie, I do still put effort into my appearance. But something really amazing happened also a couple of years ago around the time that I started my flirting challenge. There was a girl who I knew for a short amount of time. I met her through an Airbnb experience. I don't want to appearance shame anyone here, and I don't believe in judging people on their appearance, but the point of my story is she looked like a fairly average woman. But something that I found quite surprising is that everywhere she went, whenever I was around her, men would always notice her, and men were always attracted to her, and men would always say, do you have her phone number? Can I get it? They would always be asking me. And I tried to study her for a while and work out why this was. She didn't wear makeup. She didn't put a lot of time into her appearance. And after a while, I figured it out. She was always laughing and smiling everywhere we went. Because when you smile, it makes you look like a happy person. It makes you look like a person who has energy and zest for life. And that's infectious and something we all want more of. And it makes you look confident, whether or not you are. And confidence is sexy as hell. A final sort of bonus tip that I would give you is to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is one of the most sexy, attractive, charismatic, charming qualities a person can have. And the reason for that is because hardly anyone in this world allows themselves to be vulnerable. The first time that I ever cried in front of my boyfriend, I was terrified that he was going to judge me and think I was being very melodramatic, because I'm going to admit I'm a very emotional person, and I do cry very easily over very small things that potentially wouldn't affect other people. And when I later apologized to him for it and said, I'm so sorry for crying, bursting out into tears like that in front of you, like, please, don't think I'm like that. I'm normally so cool. Meanwhile, I was telling this big old lie, because I'm not the cool girl. I am a person that shows all of my emotions, big, bright, small, and ugly. But he surprised me with his response. He actually said to me, don't apologize for crying. I love that you cried in front of me. I don't love that you were sad, but I love that you cried in front of me, because it shows that you're human. It shows me that you have a heart and you're not some kind of an ice queen. And that to me is actually really attractive. And I realized then and there that vulnerability was actually an asset to me. So if you actually have the guts and the bravery to just show a little bit of realness, show a little bit of who you are, that is so charismatic and so attractive. So those are my tips for being sexy. If you want to top them off, you can definitely put on an outfit that makes you feel sexy like I've done today. But this was really just a very cheap attention getter, not gonna lie. That's all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see more like this, and make sure you subscribe, because it's your subscriptions that allow me to keep making these videos for you every single week. Until next time, I will see you later. Mwah.